Let's take you back to George, and this for the latest from the scene of that rescue operation. Let's cross to our reporter, Lwando Nomoyi. Lwando, good morning. So it's been quite a tough week, as you can imagine, for everybody, yourselves as reporters, those part of the rescue mission, as well as family members waiting to hear if any of their loved ones will still be found alive. But please speak to us about the latest developments there in George.
Well, thank you very much, Sakina. Good morning to you and good morning to our viewers at home. Well, it is the crack of dawn and we can see that the site has changed a bit because we can see that there are bulldozers on site, as the municipality has also stated, and the disaster management, that they're moving to more substantive equipment now to try and remove the rubble and the concrete slabs in this particular site. Well, in terms of figures, we do understand, but just before that, let me just grab Colin Deiner. Colin, sorry just for grabbing you. Let's just speak on terms of your overnight operations. Sakina, I do have Colin Deiner here, the Chief Director of the Western Cape Disaster Management, just in terms of the overnight operations that you guys have undertaken.
Okay, so pretty much what we planned for the work sessions during the night was to start the delayering. So we've got very far in removing most, as you can see, most of the debris around the lift shaft, and the top floor we've pretty much got rid of. We have had some indications from the dogs, but we're not deep enough yet. So we'll just continue removing that top floor, and then we'll try and see, if the dogs are going to show us anything, and then we'll move to the next floor in anticipation of the next equipment arriving later today.
With the equipment that you're using now, Colin, nothing has been confirmed from you guys, just in terms of the rescue mission. Is it still a search and rescue, or are we moving to something else now to recover?
So we still have identified voids, and as long as we have those voids within this first period, I think our feeling is that there could possibly still be life. So we're working on the basis of 2 o'clock where we have to make the call.
And just lastly, Colin, before I let you go, from yesterday's operations up until today, obviously this morning you will be briefing the team again. Obviously they should be exhausted as well. What is your plan going forward as the Chief Director of this team?
Okay, so our circulation has worked quite well, just to send guys home and come back and home and back. So that's worked quite well. When the guys come in, they look quite strong and they look good. So we want to sort of cut on volunteers, because at the moment there's like 680 people on site, and there's so many volunteers, and I mean we're really thankful for that, but we really just have to manage that. So some guys are telling me sore bodies, this and that, but we are giving them time to rest, and the morale is high, so I think we're okay with that.
Thank you very much for your time, Colin.
All right, no problem, thanks.
Colin Deiner there, the Chief Director of Western Cape Disaster Management, Sakina, just briefly telling us some of the operations that they've undergone for this operation. We do understand now we are at 64 hours as of 6 a.m. this morning, and you can see that they are still on site. These operations have been going on over the entire night, Sakina. But stay tuned to Morning Live. Let's go to an ad break.